Hey everybody, welcome to fall semester 2022. Can't believe it. My name is Jana Majette Butler. You can call me Jana, you can call me Dr. Butler. Whatever works for you works for me. Very excited about this course. I got my PhD in leadership development, so it is kind of my flagship course, I guess you could say. I've been teaching it the longest. So a little bit about me for those of you that have not had me before. So my name is Jana. I did play college basketball at Davidson College. I graduated there in 2002 with a degree in religion. And I do not know Steph Curry. I am older than him. Hard to believe, I know. But anyway, so after college, I coached for a few years at Francis Marion, UNC Charlotte. Then I was director of ops at University of Florida until 2013. While I was there, I got my master's in sport management and started my PhD in leadership development. The last 2 years of my PhD, I was running a nonprofit, which is the pink logo, called Girls Place, which is kind of like a boys and girls club, but for girls only, in Gainesville, Florida only. So I did that for about 4 years. Once I finished my PhD, I also started my own leadership consulting company, Go Follow Lead. I do go around and travel a good bit, especially in the fall, and work with teams on different things, team dynamics, leadership development, captains, connection pieces, things like that. I am married. My wife is Amanda. She is the head women's basketball coach here at Clemson. We have 2 sons, Nehemiah, who just started kindergarten, and Lincoln, who is about 2.5. And that's pretty much my life. We live on the lake. You can see in the picture. And if you ever need a home cooked meal, if you're local, just shoot me a text. So let's talk about the class. So for this class, all right, I told you I've been teaching it for the longest, but I mixed it up this semester, and I'm pretty excited about that. Just something to kind of keep everybody on their toes, big things to know, expectations from me. I am just really looking for a high level of engagement. Online learning is challenging, especially if you've never done it before. If you have Canvas questions, ask. CCIT is very responsive. I mean, I've had some challenges in getting my courses set up for this semester, and they have been on it quickly. So please use them, all right, as a resource. But get to know Canvas, get comfortable. Things that are going to be important. How timely are you? How creative are you? What initiative are you taking in problem solving, critical thinking? These are the things I'm looking for when it comes to the type of work that you're doing with the course, all right? Quality of work. Are you proofreading it? Are there a ton of typos? Does it look like you just sloppily went through it and submitted it? But did you proofread it or ask someone else to? Did you make an attempt to cite things in APA format? Great websites out there to help you learn how to do that if you don't know how to. And then pay attention to font size and spacing when you submit your files, okay? Not giant fonts, not lots of spacing. Watch your margins. Everything's double spaced. I try to give some guidelines with assignments when it comes to that, okay? So pay attention. When you are submitting assignments, please label them so that I can tell whose is what. Normally when I'm grading, I can just click on you in Canvas and I see you and I see your work and we can go from there. But please, before you upload it, don't just say document 2, all right? Give it a name. Tell me what class, tell me the assignment, tell me your last name. That really helps me. There are 66 of you and 1 of me, all right? The best way to upload documents is in Word doc format. So the extension DOC or the extension PDF. Please stay away from Pages. As much as I love Mac, Canvas does not do well with it, okay? So keep it to Microsoft and keep it to PDFs. PDFs are your safest bet with that. We're not gonna have too many videos this semester. I think there will be one at the end with your big group project. But when we get to that point, I'll be more specific. But if you do find yourself needing to upload a video, please put it on YouTube or Google Drive or Vimeo or your choice. And then share the link with me in the submission, all right? Put it on a document and share that. You just have to make sure in Google Drive that you give me access, all right, to my Clemson Gmail. So you'll see that later on. Not real big fan on late assignments, okay? I understand life happens. I worked full time getting my master's and my PhD, so I get it. But the big thing is to communicate and not make it a habit. So just communicate with me. And on that note, contacting me is best through text and then email. All right. So text is the way you're going to get the quickest response. then email, but don't message me through Canvas. Go in your inbox on Outlook or in your Gmail and send me just an old school email, not through the Canvas app, okay? I get those a lot faster. I am the professor that says, read the syllabus, watch the overview video. If you ask me a question that's already been answered, go back and look at the assignment description, okay? So I try to give, and I'm not saying it's all going to be perfect, and I've messed up and I will mess up. I try to give you everything as much as I can on the front end. I try to be very detailed. I am not a rubric person, but I try to give you guidelines for the assignments of what I'm looking for. Okay. I don't do rubrics because I don't want you submitting work that you just think is what I'm wanting to see. I want you to show your best self. Okay. Especially in a leadership course, when I think you're going to see like the biggest thing and the hardest thing maybe for all of us is like figuring out how to lead ourselves first and really well. So the fun stuff, you do have a textbook that is required, okay? That is Nordhaus. You'll see a picture of it here. There used to be a free PDF version online, so maybe check that out before you hop on Amazon. It's a great book. I used it in my PhD program. It doesn't really matter which edition. I would say 7th or 6th or higher. Don't go maybe too far back. But it's a very easy read. It does a good job of teaching the history of the theory and then also giving some applicable examples with case studies at the end. So I think you'll find it enjoyable. Hopefully it doesn't sound too nerdy to say a text is enjoyable, but the class is a blend of theory and application. So you will get a lot of theory on the front end. We're going to basically, the course is designed by pairing a leadership theory with a role in college athletics. So I think first up we have the role of the administrator and complex adaptive leadership. I think we also have like servant leadership with director of operations, right? So I tried to pair a theme with maybe a role in college athletics that we can also learn from practitioners, and we'll have some guest speakers. Modules are Sunday to Sunday and 2 weeks long. So we start class on Wednesday. You have until that Sunday until the next module starts. Then you'll have 2 weeks to complete that module. So basically your Sundays can be used to wrap things up or kick things off or both, whatever you want to do. I am teaching an independent study with 2 students this semester on facilitating leadership workshops. That's the AL 8380. Those 2 students will be part of our Chalk Talks later in the semester, and they're going to be presenting some of the workshops that they develop to you via Zoom. This is a very full class. I've already said 66, so I don't mean like people. I mean like there's a lot to it, okay? But I've tried to be very strategic in what I've asked of you. I try to be mindful of your time because I know a lot of you are, full-time GAs or full-time employees working crazy jobs, coaching football, coaching volleyball. So you have a lot going on. All right. Assignments. So here's a few things. So the discussion board Zooms, you'll have 3 discussion boards this semester. I will give you prompts. I will put you in groups and I will designate a leader. All right. The leader is responsible for getting the group together for at least a 45-minute Zoom chat using the prompts. And then the leader will supply me with some takeaways, like a 1-pager debrief of what we discussed and who was there, and you'll upload it. Okay. There's 3 of those. You'll have a leadership team project. You will get to choose the theory that you want to work on. All right. So you're going to be taking like authentic leadership, servant leadership, transformational leadership, one of those. You're going to basically build a workshop that you would present to a team, a 1-hour workshop. So you and your group will be doing that. I think there's 4 assignments over the semester, with the final being at the end. You will be able next module to choose the theory. If you want to do some quick Googling or just pick based on what you think it is because of the name, go for it. But choose your theory of choice, and I will put you into groups and you'll go from there. You will have a personal leadership philosophy paper. You do have a ton of participation. All right. That includes the Chalk Talks. There'll be each module, there'll be at least 1 Chalk Talk. There might be 2. All right. And so I'm working on getting some guest speakers for us that kind of fall in line with the topics for the modules. And then you will have first off a 4-part followership series with me for the Chalk Talks. And then our 8380 students will be presenting some workshops as well. Each workshop probably is going to come with a handout that you'll be responsible for completing and submitting. So the Chalk Talks are huge. Participation is huge. Trying to figure out ways to get you guys more engaged with the material, and hopefully this is going to be a way to do that. I am mindful, you know, if you look ahead and you see, oh, this paper's due, but I know I have like a 3-day road trip, whatever, or 3 road games in a row, whatever it is, right? I know I have to go to this wedding. Reach out to me if you need something in advance. I haven't had a problem doing that in the past, so just let me know. The biggest thing is I want you to have enough time to do really good work. Okay, that's the most important thing, is what you're taking away and the quality of your work. So I think that's about it. Watch this video, read the syllabus like 3 times, lead, follow, get out of the way, right? I'm excited about this. I am excited because we have a lot of new faces and some folks that I recognize. And so if y'all have any questions, please text me. My cell's right here. I do run our Clemson Athletic Leadership Twitter, so please give me your Twitter handle on the Google Doc. Also, if you do need me, I am Majette@clemson.edu or Majette@g.clemson.edu. So, guys, I can't wait. You know what they say, can't win them all if you don't win the first one. So let's make it great. Have a good week. Bye.